So, hi everyone. This is Country Music News International. My name is Nigel Sharpe, and today I am speaking to a gentleman in Florida. And I'm going to let him introduce himself as to who he is and where he's from and why he's here. So, over to you, Patrick.
Hey, first I want to say, Nigel, thank you so much for having me on your show, man. Thus far, it's been absolutely great talking to you. I feel like I know you now. Um, well, my name is Patrick Gibson, a singer-songwriter. Finally got a song on radio that we're really pushing really hard, but music has been a big piece of my life, pretty much most of my life. And here we are today, have an opportunity to talk to some great people and share our music with the world. So, I'm originally from Florida, and I currently still reside in Florida, do my business out of Nashville, and come on home and enjoy the family life. I've got three amazingly beautiful kids, and I've got an amazingly beautiful wife, and I'm a happy man. And man, we're just living life right now.
Well, that sounds really good. Life is there to be lived. That's what I say. Coming back to your music, your latest release, or let's call it a new release, because you kind of quit, right? You last year, March 2020, you kind of stepped back from the music business, if I understand what I've read correctly. Is that correct?
That is correct. We decided to designate March 13th my last performance. We held that show at the House of Blues here in Orlando, and a great crowd, man, great turnout. We got to see a lot of people from years past. I just felt it was time for me to step aside, put myself aside, and dedicate more time to my family, my church, and give God a little more than I was giving him. I think there's a point where we always feel like we can give more. And I said, "Hey, God, here I am, use me." So I felt convicted to step aside, and I did that with a smile on my face, and then kept praying, "God, use me." Praise God, he's still using me. He brought me back to my roots. He put me back on this platform that I totally enjoy, the place we call the stage, and got to come across this song, The American Prayer. He put it in my lap, and here we are back. Doors just totally opened. God is the captain of this ship. And I asked him to use me how I know best. And this is where he put me. So my goodness, here we are. We are back, and we are doing a thing. And have we met some great people? Put together an amazing team out of Nashville and New York and some other great places. Mm-hmm. A lot of hard work, man, but here we go. I'm excited to be making music again. My family's excited for me to be making music again. My kids are excited. My wife supports it. Church supports it. It's a big world, and here we are with this great song and great message to share on our platform. So I'm super excited about the American Prayer and all that's coming with it.
Anyway, I'm very pleased that you are back on stage and where you need to be. I think you just seem to be the person who should be up there on stage and performing in front of an audience. So where did this song American Prayer come from? It's not written by you? It was written by someone else?
No, sir. So it's written. It's written by me.
It is yours. I thought it was, but I thought, God, I'm not too sure about this.
I don't even know how I wrote a good song like this either. Okay. Right? I don't know how that happened, but it just did.
Did it just kind of like pop out, or you just kind of sat down and wrote it all out in one go, or did it take you weeks and weeks? Or
I don't know that I would say sat down and wrote it all in one go. A lot of good projects you can have in the back of your mind for a while, but I think more or less the understanding of the project, the need for the project, and for the timing of the project was totally made obvious when we finally, when I completed the lyrics to it, to match, I want to say the times with everything that's going on, but I feel that was where I was moved in the direction to write something that people could relate to. And I felt we did that. On a lyric side, I wanted to dig into the storytelling side of not just what I see, but from what the families of military and law enforcement see and go through Man, there's a lot of people that I love dearly that are military, that are law enforcement. And I really just wanted to encourage in this crazy time, not just this time, but in times to come, like timeless, right? That us as citizens need to, and we'll be praying for those men and women. But I wanted to go into the lives of, let's say, the wife or the husband that's at home and the children, and even what that particular individual is going through daily in their daily routine of their job, of their service to the community, of their military duties, their law enforcement duties. It's a dangerous world out there, man. And when they walk out that door, they don't know if they're coming back. You know, we assume, yes, they'll be back. But there's also that other side that says anything can happen. And I think we've seen that. But this song, it came to pen and paper. And then once we had the lyrics, I got with the producer of it down here. He's a good buddy of mine. And I said, we need to produce this properly to where people will hear and listen to the music. Because I'm sure you can attest that you can have great lyrics to a song, but if the music is not catching the ear, then chances are they're probably not going to listen through. Unless you're a lyricist like myself, I love good lyrics, and the music could just be off the wall somewhere. But I knew we had to bring the formula of the two together to make this song work, to get the maximum potential of people hearing the message of it. And that's what we did with the American Prayer. That's what I was inspired to write. I would say it was about a month and a half long process to put it all together, to put it all in perspective, lyrically and musically.
So, and did you go over to Nashville to record it?
No, sir. So with technology, you know, we had some great opportunities here with some people to record the instruments and the vocals here just locally, like 45 minutes from my home, thank goodness. I think technology allows us to do a lot of different things these days, you know. Not saying there won't be future recordings in Nashville, but this particular project, this particular opportunity, it all just fell right into place, man. Everything was lined up before we even knew what we needed. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does. But
you know, as a songwriter, I think that's one of the biggest things is we want to get into the lives of the people. You know, it's not about a dollar success. It's a matter of writing something somebody can relate to. And this song, man, I can't think of one person that this song would not relate to in some way, just whatever we're going through. I'm just totally grateful that I've been a part of this song, a part of this message platform to share that reality with people. And I hope it can bring people together a little bit more. I mean, isn't that what music is made to do? It's not made to divide.
Absolutely.
Like it's it's a universal language, I would say. Now, no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, you know, somebody's praying for you. And man, it's got to be togetherness. It's got to be togetherness. And it is a powerful song. I got to say, it's probably one of the most powerful songs, if you dig into it and try to fully understand, that I've written and recorded yet. So I'm excited to see where it's going, the lives we can touch.
So how's it doing with like radio play? Have you got an idea of what's happening?
I totally let the professionals handle that. We have an amazing team, Nine North Records out of Nashville. They're working this song with all they have, man. And we get good reports on it, you know. Larry Paregas and the team out there, they're just amazing. I got a report yesterday that we're now in 26 different states here in the U.S. The song has made it that way, and for just a little old nobody boy like me, boy, am I excited. You know, the fact that these radio stations pick up our music, because you probably know these radio guys, man, they get song after song after song, and you know how many songs are released on a daily level. So for them to say, hey, we're going to take that Patrick Gibson song, we're going to take that American Prayer, and we're going to put it in our rotation. You want to talk about a grateful person. I am super excited for that opportunity, because that is a platform, that is a message to share it. So if we were to measure some success for this song, I think we've hit some milestones along the way.
So I'm going to bring this to a close, Patrick. And first thing I need to say, of course, is thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with us. I always say this to everybody. We so much appreciate that you do take the time, because there's one thing I can say with, for sure, we miss you guys. We miss the American artists being able to come over to Europe and to perform.
Mhm.
And we just pray that, we can fix that soon. The sooner the better. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you, that everything's going to keep rolling as you would like it to roll this year and beyond, of course. And so again, thanks very much for joining us for today. I wish you all the very, very best. God bless you, and thank you and goodbye.
Likewise, take care. Thanks for having me.